So for those who've been asking for a larger iPad, more powerful, it's here. And it's big, really big. But it really begs the question, can this actually replace your laptop? And that's something that we're gonna dig into right now. Now the Smart Keyboard is not the first keyboard that Apple has made for the iPad, but it definitely is its best. And a lot of it has to do with this smart connector on the left-hand side of the iPad. It transfers power and data to the keyboard itself. Now, the keyboard case is a little thick on its thickest point, but because it's so light, it kind of doesn't matter. Now, it does have dual functionality as a stand and a keyboard case, and when the keyboard is attached, the keyboard drops off the screen and you're ready to go. Now you do have your hotkeys from OS X as well. If you hold down Command on the keyboard in any application, those will become present and let you know what they are. Now one of the things I found interesting on the on-screen keyboard was the lack of separating the keyboard for thumb typing, which is a little strange considering the size of the iPad. And the Smart Keyboard lacks the dedicated home button, volume up, volume down, screen brightness, or even multitasking buttons that the Logitech keyboard offers. It's a little strange, but it is lappable, which is awesome. And typing on a desk is very, very easy, and it feels very similar to a laptop or a Surface Pro. So definitely comfortable as far as a typing experience goes. But I have to give them credit. It's a fantastic piece of kit, even though it is $170, but fantastic nonetheless. The Apple Pencil is Apple's first take on a stylus, and I'm so glad they waited because it works phenomenally. The charging capability, 15 seconds for 30 minutes, either in the Lightning port on the iPad or with the adapter that comes in the box to a Lightning cable you already own. And if you want to check the battery, you just slide down Notification Center and there's a widget for your battery. So I love that. Now, also in the box is an additional tip, which just screws off and you can screw on the new one if your tip runs dull or maybe it doesn't function the way you want it to anymore. So definitely glad they added this and it wasn't an additional cost. Now, palm rejection on the iPad Pro never gave me an issue, not once. Being able to draw it on any surface, at any angle, it just felt comfortable always. Now, since Procreate and the Apple Pencil were so highly requested, I wanted to show you guys what you were able to do in this application with the Apple Pencil. And I have to let you know right now that as I was drawing, I forgot I was drawing on an iPad. It really felt like I was drawing on a piece of paper with pencils, markers, color pencils. It really feels that intuitive and it just takes away the technology. You just completely forget and you start creating. Now the iPad Pro is packing a lot of performance thanks to its A9X chip. 2.25 gigahertz, 4 gigs of RAM. This thing is a powerhouse, especially for the applications that people are writing right now for the iPad or that are available for the iPad. Not to mention the things that are gonna be coming out to take advantage of this performance. Multitasking on an iPad is a breeze. I can easily have a picture-in-picture video going, surfing the net, and write a document at the same time with no problem. And as you see here, I'm sending notes from the browser to the Notes application, moving things around. This device is a screamer. No problem on the multitasking front whatsoever. And just so we're clear, this entire video was color graded on the iPad Pro using video grade. And as you can see here, my Osmo video was color graded on the iPad Pro as well. So if you're talking about performance and what you can do on it, you can do a lot. And with Procutx, you can actually turn your iPad Pro into a controller for Final Cut Pro 10, being able to control the entire interface from the iPad. So a brilliant tool. There's also music production apps like Cubasis, which is a complete DAW for your iPad, or Astropad that allows you to turn your iPad Pro into a Wacom tablet for all of your creative apps on your Mac. Last but not least, gaming on the iPad Pro. Thanks to the 4 gigs of RAM and the A9X chip, it is by far the best gaming experience on iOS. A lot of it, yes, has to do with the 12.9-inch display, but a lot of it comes from the audio system. The soundstage is brilliant and the separation is great. The bass is always on the bottom 2 speakers and the mids and highs are on the upper 2. No matter what orientation, it always adjusts. So my final thoughts on the iPad Pro, and it's really weird for me to say this, but I definitely feel for about 90% of people, this can replace your laptop. The workflow will be a little bit different, but different doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. Now the other 10% of people that are creative professionals or people that are hardcore gamers, this will be a good companion device, not your only device. And I'm pretty sure you knew that right when you clicked the video. But other than that, everybody else, it's time to get an iPad. Thanks again for watching, guys. If you guys like this video and want to see more content like this, go ahead and click that APP logo in the corner to subscribe to the channel. Also, if you guys want to chat with me on social media, go ahead and like my Facebook page, Absolutely Tech, and follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Adonis_ATMLV. All right, guys, till next time. See you later.